Welcome to Existence Training. My name is Leon Meredith, and I thank you oh so much for tuning in. And I started this partnership with Existence Training and the Foundation for Elevation to support the loving people in my community and further. And before I go any further, I would love to give so much praise and respect and honor to our Lord, God. Some people call him Allah, Yahweh, but I mean it in every term, in every translation. I mean our higher power. Even though in our minds we feel as though we worship or we serve different higher powers, one day we're going to realize that we are one. I started this endeavor to enhance the lives of my people in my community because I am 48 years young and I have lived a life of good health. Even when I was a pre-teenager, I had an inclination not to like flavory sodas, sugary candy. I didn't know it by those words, but I knew when I put that soda in my mouth or I ate the candy, it was too strong for my taste buds, too strong when it integrated with my body, and something in my spirit sent off my spidey senses and let me know. And it was like that most of my life. I grew up on my mom's diet, it's pretty typical. Fried chicken, fries. I had an inclination to eat hot dogs, like heat up the grease, throw some hot dogs in there, and eat potatoes with it, Fritos. I ate King Vitamin cereal. We grew up really poor, where if we got welfare cheese, it was a good time of the month. I only ate three vegetables until I was a grown man. Green beans, corn, and greens. I had never ate lettuce or anything until I was fully grown, maybe in my 20s. I never ate a slice of fruit until I was 25 years old, believe it or not. But when I learned, I was in a certain place. I was in a cave like many religious folks, and I studied that different fruits and vegetables could put certain elements in my body that not only maintenance my existence, it built on to my existence. It blew my mind. I couldn't believe that these things that were so nasty to me in my youth were the main primary things I should be putting in my body consecutively, day after day. So when I learned that information around 25, 26, I took an oath. I took an oath with the God force in me. And I'm making a plea to the God force in you. And we all have it. You wouldn't be here tapped into this station. You would not have purchased this product if you didn't have a God force in you. And I am here to awaken it, even if it's small, really small, like a mustard seed. Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. That's my own tune, not Snow. But I'm here to serve. I am a lieutenant of the higher power, one who serves and carries out the duties for a higher authority. That's me. And I came to this conclusion to launch this endeavor because I have friends in their 30s and 40s who have had strokes, and their bodies are what I forget the exact terms. They are stuck. They are damaged from the strokes and heart attacks where they are unable to function their body effectively. This hurts me deeply. I'm not going to cry. And I apologize because this is about hope. We all have hope. And this is why I kicked off this endeavor to help my people, my community, extend their life expectancy. So I thank you for your purchase. In my community, of the people that don't die from gunshot or violent crimes or accidents, my people that are living their lives, by the time we get in our 45 to 65 age range, I see so much damage catch up with us. The poor eating, the non-physical fitness element within the practices of my culture. So I pray that my people, more people purchase like you purchased, to instill a practice that becomes a behavior that at some point will become a culture for many communities across our great nation and world. We must maintenance our existence and live long and strong. On both sides of my family, you know, my father is the Merediths. They live way into their 80s and 90s. And then on my other side, who is the Lawrences and the Morrisons. The Lawrences live quite a long time also. And the Morrisons. We all live, all three families, two on my mother's side and my father's, Meredith's. We all live to late 80s and 90s. And we live the unhealthy lifestyle to the best of my knowledge. A whole lot of cigarettes, a whole lot of laziness, and poor eating. It gives me so much hope to how long I will live and what I can accomplish, because I'm incorporating these tactics I wish to share with you in existence training. It's so many small tactics to increase the functionality of our body, our joints and ligaments. We can and bend and shake and jump well into our 70s and 80s. I learned from a lot of different reference points to formulate my own deliverance of cultural cornerstones that will be carried forward. I love you, and I thank you so much for tuning in. And I do have some things for attractiveness, because attractiveness is very, very important. But it's well down the list when I think of life expectancy and extending the life expectancy with increasing the functionality of our body, with properly maintaining and filtering our body every day in certain manners so that our blood streams and the water, the liquids of our body is properly flowing and everything is running like a well-oiled machine, just like me, because I love maintenance in myself. I want you and your family to live 100+ years and not be feeble, Not be, barely giving up and you walking so gingerly. No offense to anyone it is, because I love you. But we don't have to be like that. We don't have to limit our life. We don't have to lead a limited life where it's hard for us to get up and down out our seat. Where if we drop an ink pen, it is a task, and a hell of a task to pick it up. Lord forbid if we drop a nickel or a dime, that thing ain't getting back up here. And, we make jokes out of it. But I don't want to make jokes out of that type of stuff because we could do better. When God calls us to die is a term I don't want to use anymore. Because if we live long and strong, look how much we can really enjoy life. And we'll be ready for whatever comes our way, whether it's physical, mental, or spiritual. And I love that you took the time to look at this, to purchase my products, to get on a path to increase yourself and give your family something really tangible to pass down through generation to generation to generation, so that your family will not be a slave to the system, so that your family can open the door to so many possibilities that can't be seen by most people. Look, and believe me, I love you, and please, let's raise the God in you and the God in your children, because I believe in you. Foundation for Elevation Station, in partnership with the Existence Training Model, to formulate and fortify the foundation to a real cultural cornerstone. Peace and love.